Here is a rich and delicious instant soy mix powder made exclusively from the composite blend of soybeans, peanuts, crayfish and spices. Yeah, this recipe was carefully formulated to suit baby perfect growth and development with zero Beany flavor. Yeah, the rich colorful look of this meal came about as a result of good processing techniques that guarantees safety, consumption, hygienic preparations, allergy-free, zero body reactions and poultry. You can't afford not to have this nourishing goodness in your home since it is both family and business friendly. Yeah, its benefits under our processing watch are endless. So, hit the like button as you learn, unlearn or relearn what you've learned. Hello, it's Chinedo Vincent from salpesfoodblog.com. And we teach you how to make pastries, snacks and lunch packs. Subscribe for more valuable food contents ahead. This soybeans has been soaked for over 1 day now. Please let me mention that before this time, I have sorted the beans to remove extraneous materials, cleaned and washed it from sands and other dirt before soaking, and at this point the beans has experienced a notable increase in size. Yeah, I didn't want to bore you with all the soaking and cleaning process because we've been doing that a lot lately, okay? So let's move. I'm gonna strain out the beans now from the previous fermented water and soak it in a clean water again for another 24 hours, making it 2 days or 48 hours. Just look at that. The first bowl can no longer accommodate it, so I'm using these 2 bowls now to soak the same beans. As for the peanut, it should be soaked for a day because it has a lesser anti-nutritional factors to be dealt with. So to do that, add your water and allow to soak. Please note that in this recipe, the ratio of soybean to grandnut or peanut is 2:1. That is, I use 2 kg of soybeans and 1 kilo of grandnut. Now is the second day of soaking for the soybeans and the first day of soaking for the grandnuts. So let's check it out. Yes, you see, when it's beginning to form like this, do not be afraid. We're in line with our method of processing. We want to eliminate anti-nutritional factors that are inherent in these legumes, leaving the inherent nutrients in the beans assimilable by the body, especially when serving it to children. When you must have taken your time to process your beans this way, I tell you there will be no case of allergy, flatulence, or unnecessarily body reactions. The soybeans has been washed and cleaned against the water ferment. The next step is to transfer the soaked soybean into our clean pot with some water and boil for 20 minutes. And while waiting for that to cook, let's process the peanuts. Unsoak the peanuts and transfer into a tray. Place in the sun and allow to dehydrate as much as possible. Of course, you can see that the color of our leftover liquid is not looking funny. Now that our soybeans have started boiling, we can start timing. As soon as it gets to 20 minutes of cooking, please remove from the fire and stop the cooking process. Cooking the soybeans was actually optional, but it is a necessity. Yes, it removes any form of raw taste in our soy powder and makes it readily available for instant consumptions and snacking. Cooking also helps to eradicate soybean flavor completely. Once the temperature of the soybean is slightly reduced through cooling, transfer into your drying tray and place in the sunlight and dry as much as possible. It actually took up to 2 days for a complete sun drying process. This was because it is raining season and it wasn't all that sunny. You can also use a dryer to do this, but not the oven. Using the oven directly to dry will end you up in porridge, and you don't want that. After sun drying of the peanut, I transferred to the oven and baked at medium heat for about 45 minutes. Yes, you can just take a good look of our greatly baked peanuts. Wow, this is absolutely colorful. Well roasted but not burnt. Your peanut becomes crunchy and peel with ease when it is ready. In case of not having an oven to do this, you can use the roasting method. Place the peanuts and soybean little at a time in the pot and keep stirring under heat until well roasted like this. The next step is to remove the shells of the peanuts. To do that, you can rub the peanuts in between your fingers, you can squeeze, you can heat, just use any method convenient for you. All you want is to let the chaffs out. After that, blow the chaffs off through a winnowing process. Or you can manually separate the peanuts from the chaffs and pack them out just as I'm doing right now. Yeah, our peanut is cleaned up. Let's set it aside as we move to our sunly dehydrated soybean. Yes, our soybean is dried already, but please, there's something I needed to warn you about in case you are using sunlight. Soybeans spoil with ease, so you have to process it with caution, otherwise you will lose it. While working with soybean, please work with timing in such a way that you start your drying process from the morning, that is during the sun rising, so that by the time of sunset, your soybean is dried up to 50 to 60% and above spoilage level on the first day. I transferred to my oven and baked for about 30 minutes under medium heat, and here is it. It's ready. Yeah, it's ready. And because it's still hot, I have to go with my spatula, and after which I combine everything together. Both the peanut and the soybean comes together in one bowl as I get ready for the grinding process. You can also grind them separately and combine after grinding for a smoother result in case your grinding tool is working with friction. Now, to spice this up, I added some dried crayfish, little ginger and clove. Please, I do not have a recommendation for this ginger and clove. Just add as little as your taste bud can permit. Here is the grinding process going on smoothly. All ingredients are finely combined, looking beautiful and amazingly colorful. Wow, this is beautiful. Next is to sieve these in order to obtain a smoother and finely texture. And after this process, our mixed soy meal powder is ready. This was more than a meal. It was an energy-packed sister. In fact, this is an energy meal. Yes, it is, because legumes themselves have a significant level of carbohydrate. Yes. This can serve as a good form of business for you. Just package and sell. And also, I want to educate you on the various uses of this soy meal powder. Apart from dissolving in either hot or cold water and taking it just like a pap, you can snack it by adding some of the powder into your plate with a little salt and sugar and scoop directly into your mouth. Here in Nigeria, we have an alternative snack like this. We call it dankwa or donkoya. Yes, donkoya is made from peanut and corn, but this is an alternative one because it is made from soybean and peanut, and you know soybean tasted better than corn. Just add little oil to it, you will mold it like the donkwa you used to know. This is the chaff I got after filtration. I'll be using this for peanut soup, or should I call it peanut and soybean soup. It tasted better than grandnut soup you used to know. Using this is so amazing, and in case you want me to share the recipe, please let me know on the comment section. I won't hesitate to share this with you. This mixed soy powder can also be used for soup thickening. Yes, soups like bitter leaf soup, white soup, light soup, sauce for rice, and any soup of your choice can also be thickened with this, and the result is quite amazing. Can also be used for food fortification purposes to add significant amount of protein to your pap, swallows, and gari for sipping. Another important benefit of this gorgeous, well-processed, body assimilable and nutrient-packed meal is that you can use it to groom your children. This is the kind of meal you will be using for child grooming, and somebody will literally walk up to you and will be like, "Excuse me ma, what is the skincare routine of your baby?" So nourishing and amazingly delicious. Thank you for watching. Please do not leave without liking this video. Leave us a comment and subscribe if you've not done so. Bye.